Let's talk. I'm still sick. There's typhoon outside, but
I will protect
let's
the
get
good and
into
people
this
around me.
MLBB. Being a top player and qualifying for the Mindanao qualification to play regional, and afterwards I'll be playing in the uh, Philippines region. Just being able to get that far in this game
My
and
best
not
is your pace.
be a person who number one on the leaderboard, three on the leaderboard for different characters in MLBB. Have a pretty big squad and be as successful as I
Let's
am
talk with our fists.
in this game where the success rate of people cheating is a lot. Like they just came out with 1,000, I think it was 800, 1,000 people who they caught cheating. And a lot of people are
Just
cheating
another
on
scar.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and a lot of people do use mods, and so it's hard for a player like me who just starting, and you got people who's been playing this for 6 years, and then you have people who coming in with mods and making the game extremely hard on you. But not only that, if we just look at so sometimes we don't do the resume, and if you look at my resume,
Can't wait for another round.
I'm playing. Uh, it's at a far high level when it comes to this, being able to beat everybody, be able to dominate for as long as I'm dominating. Like people told me I would be in legendary. Now I'm in legendary too.
Life is
They said I would be
living
mythic.
in
I'm,
light
I'm
and
gonna be
darkness.
mythic soon. The more I work my way up, and I went from, I'm gold now. Of course, the new season will come in and it knock me out of that. So I gotta get to Memphis before I get knocked out of,
Just another scar.
being in my spot right now as far as gold and being a legend. But my thing is I came from, playing with the Mythics, playing against the best and top players in MLBB and beating them, and just losing and learning how to do builds and learning how to play is one of the toughest things because, as I said, everybody else been playing this for 4 years,
Brace yourself.
and then you have me. I just came in, and I wasn't. I'm not really taking it as serious until I started qualifying for these things like rises. To qualify for Mindanao is pretty big because most people don't make it that far, and winning those games and to be able to go into fair competitive. These people are, they get on. Like I said, most are using cheats. You never know if you're gonna get somebody using a mod or you're gonna get real players. One of the toughest part about MLBB is, of course, you have to have a team, and playing with randoms lessen the values of playing this game because you get a stack of bad randoms, and you're gonna lose the game in the most horrendous way, and sometimes you can lose very bad where you get 5 dabs, they're pushing and killing your whole team, then you get reported and lose all your points and all these things, which is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I think if the whole team do bad, there should be a report on it really, because it's not as if you did bad in the game. It's the fact that the whole team, you didn't have a team, and that's what's important. I mean, at the end of the day, all these games all these sections is always turned into a team section. You know, from NBA 2K, Call of Duty, Battlefield. All these games are team-based games where you have to have a team that's so great that it pushes you upwards. So when you get a bad team, it just destroys the momentum that you're building, especially when you're playing with randoms. So if you're lucky enough to get a squad together, which is, I mean, almost impossible. And if you saw the conference where the girl was having her boyfriend play for her, he somehow engineered or whatever control onto her phone so he can play instead of her, and she got found out in the tournament and they got disqualified. When you look at stuff like that, you know, you gotta understand that that's the real game. That's what this stuff really is. It's cheats, looks and cheats. You know, they know who image they want, and then they know that they gotta cheat for that image to be looked at as something. So, you know, when I'm playing these games, I always understood that. Back when I played 2K even, and I was the greatest ever on there, I knew that, you know, you can't really get to a certain level, because when you get to a certain level, everybody there is on mod. So they're all cheating, you playing for real, like you playing the right way, and they all cheating. So it's impossible to reach past that, especially when you're in the art of a game of full of scammers, you know, and people who are used to doing that. So when you have this mod control that people could put onto the video game where they can, you know, basically not have to play in the right or correct optimum, you'll understand very quickly that, you know, they don't, it's not something that you can technically say, okay, I'm the greatest, because they built it in a way where they can cheat and say they're the greatest, even though cheating, you'll never be the greatest. You know, you have to play fair, and what's fair is obviously not using mods where your moves come back, you know, in 1 second, or not using mods where, you know, you can't die, or using mods where your strength is, you know, at the highest. And when you using stuff like that, because everybody uses different mods, it's not, you know, oh, everybody uses not the die mod. Some people are just using where their strength is too high and they can just kill you in seconds. Some people are using where their moves never set, you know, they don't have no time on it. So everybody got different, you know, mods, and you gotta catch them and report them. And when you see the new patch and they say, look how many people we caught cheating, it's like, it's kind of defeat the purpose, because they'll say people who are bad for 30 years are just gonna go make a new account and keep modding, and those people who are modding, they modding for their team. So everybody who really use mods are using a fake account. They go in there with their friends, and all their friends get to, you know, go to mythics and all these high levels, which are fake, because they don't deserve to be there. They're only there because they're cheating. They're using a dummy account to take the hit. So that dummy account get caught for mods. They ban it, and, you know, it really doesn't do anything, because they already got to the level they wanted. They already got on the leaderboard for what they want. I mean, if you winning 20-30 games using the mods before you get caught, And most people, you can finish out all those games before getting caught. They don't really do anything to people. Like, it takes a while for them, like, for people to catch on, and then also report. For people reporting them, it's like, it's not real. Like, you'll get cornered faster for not playing in your lane or AFK. You could get cornered faster or intentional feed. You can get cornered faster for that than for doing mine. So that's what makes MLBB so bad, like a terrible game, because they will focus on something like that. Take a person to all their points and ban them for playing the game. Versus people who use mods, they're very lenient on, and they're able to continue to keep cheating. And you can see it a lot. I mean, a lot of gamers already covered this. A lot of gamers already showed you. And so when you're in a fixed intercom like this, where they won't stop the cheating, where they won't stop the bots, and this is not the only game that does this. Like Dragon Ball Z was horrible with that, letting people mod the Xenoverse, let people mod Snowy Strikers, let people mod, and then both of those games I was the greatest player ever, because I'm not using any mods, and I'm going in there and I'm getting on the leaderboard and I'm fighting people and I'm winning. So I'm fighting against the grade, and more people, as I fought, more people came with more mods. So that showed how infinite I was. I remember playing Shinobi Strikers, and 3 games in a row I had a mod user. So that showed how infinite I was, because I was fighting at the highest level winning, and the only way I could lose was, you know, of course, playing against somebody with infinite health and infinite power, you know. So, and the same thing with Call of Duty. They use the aim assist thing, where they have automatic aim, you know, aimbot, what they call it, or whatever it is. So, you know, all these games, these people have to cheat just to go on my level. And the sad part about it is that they mention like they're great. Like, if you go to the leaderboard MLBB, you see the #1 person, like, he's a cheat. Like, his team, he knows what he's doing. He's going with his W's account to get all these wins that he doesn't deserve, and he's not getting the bump because his friend is the mod, or he just made a mod account, and, you know, it's setting it up together. If you got 2 phones, so, you know, a phone and a tablet, he can just set that up himself, really. You know, it's so easy to do, it's so dumb to do. And one of the biggest things about that is, it's like,
I don't bend or break.
These video games, they can literally stop it, but they don't want to, because it makes the interest in the game to have something that you can't beat. Like, I can never be #1 in MLBB as far as player of all time, because the person who's gonna always be up there is a mod player. The whole top 20 is gonna be all mod players who got all those points by cheating. And a lot of those people are probably not even real people at some point, and it's just a system with a bunch of numbers. And if you try to add or something like that, you'll see that the person is not really a real person. That's another thing. It's like playing against computerized people who the system made so they can make the game popular and make people want to try to reach a goal that they know that they will never reach because they fixed the game. So when I say I'm the best ever, it's like I'm the best ever because I'm fighting in the most predicament, like fighting against people who not really good at all, but their name's good because of mods. So I'm fighting without mods. You know, I'm fighting the right way, the fair way, the honest way, and that I'm winning at a high level, and I'm doing stuff that most people can't do with playing fair, and not having to use cheats, and not having to use mods and things like that. So, in my opinion, if I had to rank myself on many of these games, which I was on the leaderboard for a lot of these games, like Fortnite, I was third. I was third on the list, you know, of all times. And so when you get games like that, before this was I was on third before they had the A5.
Double kill.
Life is bittersweet, living with light and darkness.
Slain Lord. Ally has been slain. Launch control. Initiate retreat.
Catch these fists. I don't bend or break.
Double kill. Launch attack.
Lie and I are two sides of the same coin.